Hello and welcome back to the Bouger Room. Today we're talking about God of War Ragnarok reviews, and we're talking about that freaking them new graphics cards. That sounds kind of interesting. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like I probably jumped the gun just a little bit too soon, man. Maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have waited, man. Nah, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay where I'm at. I think my 3080 is gonna do okay. I think it'll be fine. But man, them God of War Ragnarok the reviews, man, have got me really hyped. I am going into this. Hey, Mr. Dude, I'm going into this one here. I'm just going to let my hype train freaking fly. And I'm like, whatever, man. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm just expecting the literal best freaking quality I have ever seen from a PlayStation game. I think after those reviews, man, this thing is going to set everything on fire. My tail will grow back. My hooves will regrow. I don't know, man. Can God of War turn me back into a full-fledged freaking pony living in a stable? I don't know, man. Is it enough to make me give up the Xbox and the PC? Will it do that? What's up, guys? Hey, man. I mean, like, honestly, that's pretty good, man. There's a lot of reviewers out there that are saying that this thing is freaking banging, that it's good. So yeah, man. My hype level is just way up here, man. I can't wait to experience the best freaking game ever made on the planet. Seriously, guys. What's up, King Ken? What's up, Cabbage? How you doing, man? I implore you guys to run out there and get a PlayStation 5 right now today so that you do not have to not have it, so that you can play this absolute freaking banger. This is the highest scoring game that PlayStation has launched since the PS5. This is the highest scoring game they have launched. So this is literally got to be, I mean, this has got to be better than everything, right? This has got to be better than everything, right? I mean, Horizon Forbidden West, it was pretty good, but this is way better. Way better. Oh, wait. So how dead is God of War? God of War's I've never said God of War was dead. Never once did I say that. God of War is probably going to 100% win Game of the Year. I mean, man, I haven't listened to any of the reviews yet. I haven't because I want to watch my own, but just seeing like the headlines, like this is a masterpiece, and like this is the best freaking. This is how you make. Yeah, dude, I've seen some pretty freaking staggering claims about God of War Ragnarok, so I am pumped. I am super hyped. I'm gonna get in there. And whoa, man, this game's gonna blow me away. Okay, let me be serious for a second though. I am hyped for God of War. I am gonna play this game, but as what I've decided to do is I'm gonna record the first 5 hours, and I'm gonna I'll have my little picture over here in the corner. I'm gonna record that first 5 hours, and then when I go to work the next day, I'm gonna leave my stuff on, and I'm gonna have it uploading for you guys. So that first 5 hours, and then we'll talk about it if you guys want. And then I'm going to start recording them in like 3 hour blocks so that they're a little bit easier to upload. And I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of I will react as I'm playing this game. Like as I'm playing this game, I will react to it. I will talk about, I will say stuff during the thing. But when they're like on screen talking and stuff, I'm gonna try to keep quiet so that you, if you're an Xbox gamer and you're not buying this game, you will be able to like watch this. I want to keep it as uncut as possible. I don't want to edit anything. I just want it to be completely raw footage. But I want like by the end of this stream, I want to know how you guys feel about that. Should I be in the picture? I feel like I kind of need to. Because I don't want them to like try to say that my footage is like copyrighted or anything like that. I want to keep my image in there so that you guys know that I am playing this game throughout the whole time. It's going to be full of spoilers. It will be full of spoilers. So if you are a PlayStation player, I highly recommend if you're going to play this game, don't watch the content that I'm going to put out for God of War Ragnarok, because it is it's essentially going to be my playthrough of it. I was going to see, here's the thing, guys. I was going to live stream it, but sometimes my live streams start to deteriorate and get bad. So if I record all of the footage, there's less chance of that. There's less chance of that happening. So that's what I'm going to do for that one. It's going to be weird. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying, man. Let's see what you guys are saying. I am pretty pumped for it, man. Like, there's no way all of these people could be shills, right? There's no freaking way on earth that all of these reviewers could be paid Sony shills. Like, there's no way. Like, Sony can't afford that. How could they afford to pay every single one of these guys, right? Oh, this is the Bouger room, Portal player. This is the Bouger room. This is where we come to talk about PlayStation, man, because it is such a premium experience. Actually, more on that in a minute. Yeah. Actually, we're going to get into that right now. PlayStation, the premium experience with a $549 freaking headset for VR, a $500 console, making that a $1,050 experience to be able to play both of those together. But see, here's the thing, man. PlayStation really is really trying to push themselves into like an unknown market. $500 is for older gamers like myself and like you know, people that are just not ready to go PC, whatever. I mean, it's I would say that's kind of borderline. That's why Xbox came out with the hey man, we're not going to be in a position to be underpowered and overpriced. So the Xbox Series X is your banger console for $500, and then you got your Series S that comes in at $300, which competes with the Nintendo Switch. They will not be out of position, in power, and they will not be out of price. So there you go. They marketed it and sold it at the same price as the Switch, and they put one out at the same price as the PlayStation 5. So now you have both consoles moving forward. But you only have one PlayStation, man. So PlayStation is only there to market. Because, I mean, think about it, dude. There's no way I'm going to go out and buy my kids a $500 PlayStation 5, dude. I'm just not doing that. I mean, I guess you got the $400 discless one that, like, literally nobody can buy. You live in a very kingly room. No, this is the Bouger room. This is after I got a PlayStation 5, I had to do the room like this. Okay, guys. I had to do the room like this because think about it, man. Where else are you gonna put a beast like that, bro? Hey, what's up, Jet? How you doing, man? I wanted to tell you, Jet, that you're wrong. You're wrong about Star Ocean Divine Force. It's actually not too bad once you get into it and play it a lot farther. Like it takes about like 3.5 hours to get good, but it gets good. Looks like our houses were in the UK. I know. They lose money on the digital. Yeah, exactly. You can't buy them digital ones. PlayStation is aiming for a different crowd. Now, I want you guys to understand the PlayStation VR 2 does pack a lot of like it is pretty high tech. Like it is pretty high tech. Is it worth the $550? Probably. Like it's probably worth that much if you could use it on a PC. Because here's my problem, man. Like, I don't really know or think the PlayStation 5 is going to have enough power to really push it. And I'm not buying a PS5 Pro. I mean, dude, for $550, man, that's more than half the cost of a new of that new graphics card, man. You're right, but I mean, how many? You know, I mean, I've been seeing this rebuttal over there on the oh gosh, what's that place called? The Bird app, Twitter. I've been hearing this rebuttal. Well, yeah, man, Ferrari is like $350,000, and you're like, these people they're gonna buy it, they're poor, and I'm like, dude, how many people do you know that drive a Ferrari? How many people do you know that drive a Ferrari? These new cards, they are pretty exciting. If you're into the PC gaming, man, for $1,000, ooh, man, I am kind of having buyer's remorse a little bit. You know what I mean? Well, then you better buy a freaking PSVR 2 there, Mr. Cabbage. You think they're a joke, Sully? No freaking way, man. No way. God of War is literally the banger of the century, bro. You heard it. You heard it from their mouths. I'm going into God of War 100% freaking overhyped. I'm going into overhyped. There's no way it's going to let me down. It's going to be the best, most perfect experience I've ever played. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be perfect. Like, how can I deny? There's no way Sony could afford to pay all those reviewers, bro. There's no freaking way, man. No way. Why did you delete all that? What, you're trying to say that you think that PlayStation 5 and Xbox is going to make like new consoles based on RDNA 3? That doesn't make any sense, bro. I mean, I guess they could technically. I guess, but they're going to change the whole platform again. That's a lot of R&D for PlayStation, man. That's a lot of R&D to sit in to get that geometry engine working in that too, man. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe they could double the price or double the power of the PS5 and Series X and Series S with upgraded machines. But think about this for a minute. That means that they would have to charge more than $500. They would have to. They would have to be like $800 or $900. I do still feel like you're going to get a PS5 Pro. You might get an Xbox. You might get a new Xbox too this generation, guys. I will buy the new Xbox, but I don't think I would buy the new PlayStation, guys. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. If their games are gonna come to PC, like, I feel like I just would just stick with the PC on that. Yeah, Sony already showed us their true form with the PlayStation 3 when that thing first came out, dude. That thing was way overpriced, way overpriced. And then look at the performance of like the PlayStation 3 generation, dude. It wasn't even that great, man. This thing is a banger. And then it was like, oh, well, check out all these 30 FPS games. We had more 60 FPS games on PS1 and PS2 than we ever had on PlayStation 3. Did you know that? Like, seriously? Games used to run at 60 frames a second back on PS2 and stuff, man. Who's they? The people flipped real quick when it came to review scores, didn't hold the same energy for Xbox games. What are you talking about? Hold on, let me see. Did you say something out there? Those reviews are fake. It's actually 100 out of 100. Oh, I see, dude. I don't know, man. I'm looking at it this way. This is the best send off for the PlayStation 4, right? Like, of course, it's got to be a banger. It's coming out on the PlayStation 4. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I feel okay about God of War Ragnarok, dude. I feel like it's going to be a good game. I do feel like it's going to be a good game. I feel like the story's going to be solid. I feel like the gameplay is going to be, I feel like the gameplay is going to be pretty much what it was in 2018. I guess that doesn't really matter too much, but I feel like the story and stuff is gonna win the day, man. I feel like it's gonna be a good story. It is finishing up this saga, so I'm happy with that. That's cool with me. I feel like that'll probably be worth my. I feel like it's gonna be good, man. I feel like I'm gonna have nothing to complain about really because I'm gonna be playing it on this 1440p monitor. It'll probably look just fine on a 4K. It's got 120 FPS mode. What more could you want, man? That sounds like a pretty banging package for God of War Ragnarok, doesn't it? Seems like everything we all wanted. We all wanted, it's got it all except for ray tracing. And so I mean, like, it'll be fine, right? I'll be playing Sonic as well. Sonic comes out a day earlier, man. I'll move to New Zealand and I'll be able to cover Sonic a day earlier. Oh, I get what you're saying, Black Knight. Like, I get what you're saying. Yeah, dude. Of course they're gonna treat it that way, man. Like, of course. I mean, if there was a game coming out on Xbox, we would be treating it the same way, man. We would be like, yeah, this is a banger. I mean, like, dude, I literally gave Grounded a 10 out of 10. So I mean, literally all God of War really needs to do for me is deliver one heck of a freaking story, and I'll be happy with that. I'll leave it at that. I can already tell by gameplay footage that it literally is going to play like the first game. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but you know, 5 years, you would hope for it to be. I don't know. I don't know. This is coming out with higher frame rate. This is coming out with a higher frame rate, so it could potentially be better. Because God of War on the PC feels way different than the game on the PlayStation 5. See, Modern Warfare 2 made $800 million in a weekend. Ooh, yeah, I don't think God's going anywhere, man. I think Call of Duty's going to be here for a long time. Whatever happened to all the PlayStation fans that whatever happened to all of the PlayStation fans that um said they were canceling their pre-order on that, guys. I thought the combat would be different as a sequel. Actually, it's not technically a sequel. It's it's moving it's basically the same thing, right? It's basically the same thing. It's just finishing the story. You know, right? I don't know. I don't know. I did see a troll. I did see a troll in somebody's in something that I saw. I did see a troll. I was like, oh gosh. I watched a little bit of the Digital Foundry thing on it, and I was like, man, I don't want to see anymore because there's going to be spoilers in here. But I did see a troll. I did see a troll, guys. That's got me feeling a little bit. Oh gosh, I don't know about this. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. PlayStation Craig troll was pretty funny. Yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. It is food time. Why do I always do that? I always do that. I always. Oh, okay. Next week is nutty with. I'm not, dude. I'm not doing anything with the elections, dude. I don't even care. The elections, whatever, they will come and go, and we'll just keep moving on with our life. I'll tell you what, guys. For a little while there, I got into that stuff, and then I just stopped caring, and my life's so much better now. Mm, change your region a limited amount. Times right. I never heard anything about that. I've never heard anything about that. I've never heard like you get locked out. Hmm. This game feels like another Miles Morales game. They stopped talking about that real quick. Yeah, they probably will be on off onto it. The PlayStation fanboys, dude, they'll get through the first cutscene, and then they'll be back on Twitter talking about how this is the best game ever, and then they'll be like, when is the next PlayStation game coming out? I don't think that's the case, King Ken. I don't know. Because I can do it on my PC too. I could change the region on my PC as well and start playing games early. Oh, they're gonna hype it, dude. They're gonna hype it, and I guarantee it's gonna win Game of the Year. We can already guarantee that. The game will sell like 3 million copies. No, I just got to eat dinner so it don't get cold. I don't like doing that on screen, but dude, I'm hungry. I've been working since like 6 o'clock this morning. Mhm. The Game of the Year. It's just tacos, Mister Dude. Why does Microsoft have you concerned, Ted? For a taco shake. One bite, you got this. I know. Gosh, I dropped everything on the dang floor. Send in the dog. Come here, clean this up. Come here, doggy. Candy. Candy. Oh, well, we deserve what we tolerate. Yeah. Hmm. Pandy, come here. Pandy. Okay, let me see. What was it? Gotta go anyways. Catch up on the street. All right, so you have fun, man. Okay, what was I saying? No, Ted. Why does it? Why do we go through this every single time PlayStation launches a game or Nintendo launches a game? Are you really having a hard time finding something to play on the Xbox? Pandy, come here. Come on, Pandy. Come here. Eat. Clean it up. Clean it up. You are a good dog. You eat cheese. Ugh. Starfield looks mid. Come on, Toxic. Be nice, dude. Be nice. I mean, will Halo Forge save Xbox? Probably. You're getting ray tracing in season 3. You might be getting ray tracing in season 3. It's what they announced at the RDNA thing today. Why is it wild, man? It's a live service game. Like it really doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't get like some games, dude. Oh man. Kind of hype for the Windows update. I think Halo's gonna do fine, dude. It's coming out the same day as God of War. That's weird. That's a little weird, don't you guys think? Yeah, dude. I am not too worried about it. Yes, you clean up. Clean it all up. Thank you. Did you get it all? Did you get it all? Did you get it all? Um, well, things are going to change for PlayStation pretty drastically next year, guys. Where's that bowl too? I think PlayStation's going to drastically change next year, guys. I think God of War is going to be the last banger for a while from PlayStation, anyways. Until Spider Man comes out, I think Spider Man 2 is going to do pretty good. Um, I don't know, man. I'm curious to see just how good these games are going to go. Show more of Wolverine. See, here's the thing, man. You're gonna get God of War. I mean, dude, obviously PlayStation doesn't believe in this PSVR 2. They literally did it in a in a blog post, bro. They're like, oh, here you go. I am gonna get Forspoken, but I'm buying that on the PC. I'm not even gonna play. I'm not even gonna try to do it on the PlayStation. Series S next week. I think it'll be good for the rest of the gen. Is there any logic to the fear mongering of it being left? No, none whatsoever. The Series S, man, I just got done playing WRC. I just literally got done playing WRC freaking Generations at 4K on my Xbox Series S. So I think it's going to be just fine. I think it's going to be just fine. All right, guys, I got to post this review real quick. Backspace. Tweeter it. Tweeter it now. Tweeter it now. Oh, wait. Live streaming is right there. Ooh, boy, better take that one away. Close that. Now let's go over to live streaming. All right, we are back, and the frog will tell you the same. Spider-Man 2, Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, and Wolverine is enough for PlayStation to make this remaining genre. Take this remaining. I don't know. I think that next year is going to be a literal freaking banger for Xbox, guys. Like I think that Xbox is going to launch so many games on Game Pass that $170 is going to feel like you're robbing them. You're gonna feel like you're robbing Xbox next year. This year, you kind of felt like, oh man, maybe it was worth it, maybe it wasn't worth it. Sometimes, some months, but next month you're gonna really feel like next year you're really gonna feel like you're taking advantage of the $1 trillion company, bro. Why are we taking advantage of them, man? And I do think that they are gonna. I think that everything that's ready, you're gonna get. They're not gonna hold anything back next year. I think that that is the plan to just hit the ground running hard and drop as many games as they can next year. I feel like you're going to get. I feel like you're gonna. I feel like you're. If you invested this year all into Microsoft Game Pass like I did, I feel like next year is going to be so rewarding that you're going to feel good about it, and that's good, man. Like some months this year, might have felt a little bit. I mean, like there's obviously games in some of these months that come out, and you're just like, ooh, boy, I don't know about that, but I think next year's really gonna be different, man. I think Spider-Man 2 is definitely going to when that hits PlayStation 5 next year. I think that that's going to happen. Insomniac, I've seen them comment on that, and they said that they're still on track for that. So I believe that's going to happen. Seems like DLC. Can't wait to get disappointed like 2018. Now, okay, when I played through God of War 2018, I remember it being good. Like I remember being happy and like, whoa, dude, this is and being excited about it. But every time I've tried to play it since, I've just been like, oh boy, I don't know if I want to do that. I haven't been able to get through it. But I do think Game Pass is subjective. If you like to play a bunch of different games, types of Game Pass is amazing. Single player story games, you're not gonna get the best value. True. World of Warcraft on console, possibly because, dude, you're getting Age of Empires. You're getting Age of Empires 2 and what is it, 2 and 4? You're getting both of those next year. Man, that is funner to repeat than God of War. Bro, YT Shadow, do you feel next year Sony has 30 million PS5 sold. They will launch Spider-Man 2 only on PS5. I do kind of still think the Spider-Man 2 will be cross-gen. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong, man. Does it really matter, Toxic? Like PlayStation makes good games, but I don't know if I would necessarily classify them as better exclusives. They're exclusives and they're good and they sell that platform, but Microsoft also has good exclusives that sell their platform, man. So I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of a baited question to get a baited response, bro. In a community that has a lot of like this community is PlayStation, is Xbox, is PC. Like we all game here, and the PlayStation guys usually come in and always ruin a good moment because they're always talking about the exclusives, and it's like, yeah, dude, they're fine. They're fine exclusives. They're fine. No reason to ruin a good freaking. There's no reason to ruin a good live stream with the whole fanboy stuff, man. With the whole PlayStation beta, Xbox beta. We're trying to move away from that a little bit. Yeah, it is still fun. I mean, I'll still bag on the fanboys or whatever, but come on, guys, come on. We all like playing video games. If God of War's a good freaking game, it's a good freaking game, man. That's what we want in entertainment these days. We want good freaking games. That's been the crux of my problem with the PlayStation 5 this whole generation is like, where are these? We're going to let the games speak for themselves. $70 AAA bangers that I've been trying to answer that question for freaking 2 years now. Where are they? It's literally been almost 2 years. What do we got? We got 10 days. We got 7 days for the Xbox and freaking 10 days for the PlayStation. And it'll be 2 freaking years, man. Where are these bangers? Being developed in 2018 project. They're going to develop a new game from the ground up before here. You have to be delusional to think God of War. Yeah. Just wish Xbox would produce something high quality. 90 Metacritic games. Their last AAA banger was Gears of War. You realize that freaking. You remember like Horizon or Forza Horizon 5 being like a 92, right? That seemed pretty good. And dude, isn't God of War like the first 90 that PlayStation's got this whole generation? I think they gave what was it? I think Demon Souls got a 90 Metacritic score, but that's not even a PlayStation game, dude. PlayStation built that. From Software did. The only 90 so far that PlayStation's had this generation is literally the game that comes out in oh boy. Yeah, that's a you know what I mean? Meanwhile, it doesn't matter if it's a racer jet, it's still a game. I I literally bought the Xbox platform for a racer. It's still a game. It's still a game. You need to start taking racers seriously. You need to start taking them seriously because they are. It's a fun experience, man. Well, then I guess we can't include freaking God of War because God of War's a movie. You can't include movies. It's not a game. They're not games. They're movies. So you can't include those. They're high dollar. They're high budget interactive movie games. You can't include those. Forza Horizon sold me an Xbox. I was a PlayStation fanboy, and then I bought that game, and now I was like, "Whoa, man! I'm happy to see God of War get high freaking." That makes it. Yeah, well, I mean, look at the last stuff that freaking Platinum's put out lately, bro. It hasn't exactly been like great. What did they recently put out? Oh, didn't they put out dude, didn't they put out freaking Babylon's Fall? Babylon's Fall, and now they got Bayonetta 3? What was the Metacritic scores for Bayonetta 3? I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. And no, I'm not buying it because of like some stupid boycott. I'm just not buying it because I yeah, dude, I already told myself that it was a Switch exclusive, and I'm just not gonna do that. I'm not buying that. What did Chandler say? Yeah, I'm gonna play Skull and Bones. Jay, what the heck, man? Did you do that on purpose or accident? Must have did it on purpose. He must have did it on accident. He must have did it on accident, Chandler. Sorry about that, bro. Yeah. I just missed the 360 error. That's yeah, well, it's coming back. I don't know, man. I think you guys are just I get that I'm not really that worried about what Xbox has got coming out, dude. I'm not worried about it. I don't understand why you guys are so I guess if you only have one console, I guess I could kind of see your frustration if you only got one console, man. Or your I mean, I guess I could kind of understand that. But I'm not worried about what they got coming out, guys. Um the Xbox 360 was a good console. Sadly, I was a PlayStation fanboy then, and I didn't really care, dude. I bought a 360 for the kids, and then I played a couple games on it. But I was like, dude, my PlayStation 3 is so much better. It's got a cell chip in it, man. I'm not gonna let myself be taken by those freaking buzzwords anymore, dude. Like I don't even care. Foveated. Foveated is the new checkerbird. Have you guys seen a checkerbird with foveated wings? I have a PC, so it's not like I hate Xbox. I was gonna say you got the most powerful Xbox in the world if you got a PC. I mean, I've had every single Xbox, but like I'd always just my preferred platform was PlayStation. They have the cell processor, but because I know the cell processor was such a freaking really cool chip, man. Had developers. The emotion engine was pretty emotional too, man. I was like, my gosh, dude. They had developers like Santa Monica or Naughty Dog. Well, Jet, those are unique studios, and they are unique to PlayStation, and that's fine. Xbox has other studios that are unique, like Playground Games. They're pretty good at what they do. I would say 343 is pretty good. I'm happy with Halo Infinite. Just because everybody else is mad at it doesn't mean I have to be. I was pretty happy with my experience with that. They've got they've got Rare. Rare's an incredible studio. That Sea of Thieves is pretty cool. Uh Who else do they got? They got the Coalition. The Coalition does really good work. They build games more for playability as opposed to visuals. So I mean that's cool. You know, I mean I think hasn't every Gears game run at 60 frames per second? I think they did, right? Weren't they even running at 60 FPS on? Did Gears 4 run at 60 FPS on Xbox One S? I don't remember, but they usually go for the performance over the visuals. I get that, you know. I like the performance. This generation should be a little bit different. They should be able. They now have the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, and if God of War, you know, a PlayStation 4 game can be upgraded that heavily. I feel like they should be able to do. Oh, that's right. It's a PlayStation 4 game. Of course, they better be able to blow the freaking doors off of it with the PlayStation 5, man. They better be able to do that. I love checkerbirds, but now checkerbirds with foveated wings. That's cool, man. I really like that. I really like that. The foveated checkerbird wings, man. Wherever your eyes look at the wings, it'll be higher resolution. I uploaded a vid of Lord of the Rings Conquest. Reimagined in Unreal Engine 5. It's freaking insane. The last time I tried to download one of those demos, dude, I started getting this little pop-up thing all the time. You need to check your computer for a freaking virus, dude. I'm not downloading any of that stuff, man. I'm sorry, man. If it's not on Steam, I'm not downloading it. I've got to protect my investment. Unless it's on Steam or something else, I will not download any other games or any kind of stuff like that. Seems like people just talk about visuals. Exactly, man. That's all anybody seems to care about anymore. Is visual this and visual that. I get that. And that's why I'm like, dude, what are we talking about, man? I thought we were here to play video games, man. I thought we were gamers. I actually preferred my OG PS3 and PS3 Slim over my PS2. They had a rough start, but I feel like dude, I was none the wiser. I loved my PlayStation 3. I did. I had a good time, man. Played a lot of cool games. I fell in love with Assassin's Creed on the PlayStation 3, man. Like, I, I don't regret my time. I wish that I would have taken Xbox more seriously back then on 360 because there's a lot of games that I missed out on because I was such a freaking fanboy. That's why it sucks to be a fanboy, dude. It really does, man. There were so many good Xbox 360 games that I missed out on because I was too busy being a PlayStation fanboy that I didn't get to play those. And that sucks, man. I will never let that happen to me again, man. I'm not ever going to let that happen to me again. Graphics is mainly what you like in a game. The next is FPS. FPS is next, then everything else. I miss the old Assassin's Creed. I'm really hoping the new one comes out and it's good. From what I saw, the reviews of God of War has great visuals and performance. Well, yeah, dude, it's a PlayStation 4 game upgraded for the PlayStation 5. It better be freaking locked 120 frames a second. No, I'm just joking. It's going to be like 80 frames a second, which is good. That's good. That's good if you have a VRR screen, man. That is really good. AC Unity is probably, I mean, AC Unity is still my favorite, you know, but well, AC Unity and Origin, not Origins, Odyssey. Those are my two favorite right now. Who must have played it? The game is overhyped and certainly not a 10 out of 10. Halo 3. I just headed the Red Ring of Death. Yeah, dude. The kids had the kids had the Xbox 360. I had the PlayStation 3. 1080p. We're not down to 1080p yet, Dab Will. We're still at 1440p. We're still at 1440p. Don't you be trying to take us down more. 1440p is enough. We don't need 1080p. We are not going that far down. That's a bit too much. Man, I I don't know, guys. Syndicate was good. The sister was definitely Evie was definitely a better protagonist than Jacob for sure, man, for sure. After all the reviews for God of War Ragnarok, dude, this game had literally better blow me away when it comes out. You guys noticed I put up a video of I I put up a video for Sword and Fairy Together Forever on Xbox Series X. I got you guys a video for that already. It's $35.99 on the store right now. If you guys are interested in that, that's coming in cheaper than the PlayStation 5 version, which was $49.99. And I think the Xbox version's running at higher resolution, guys. I'm gonna have to put the PlayStation 5 back on the 1440p monitor to look, but I don't think it looked that sharp and crispy on the PlayStation 5, guys. I think it looked more 1080p, unless it's gotten an update since launch. Yeah, I don't know. Stay out of the comment section of God of War videos. They're spoiling the game. Oh yeah, I'm not getting into any of that stuff. I'm not watching any of those. I read some of their headlines and I'm like, oh yeah, this sounds like the best game ever. It's gonna be super. It's gonna be incredible. Boy. I need the boy. Boy. Oh, I see. Anyway, you look at it, gaming is awesome in this day and age. I really have no complaints. Oh yeah, console wars are no better than politics, dude. Console wars really remind me of politics. I'm like, my gosh, dude, it's so bad. It's so bad. I think it's just funny, man. My complaints with PlayStation are pretty much over, dude. It looks incredible on a 1440p monitor. It does great. I'm gonna enjoy my freaking movie game. AC1 would be the one to remake. If they did remake that, I'd want them to expand on it though. Talk to you later about the play. All right, you're good, bro. Have a good night, King Ken. I am planning to do like another gaming day or whatever, fairly shortly, guys. But man, I've just been so busy and work. My real job has just been like, whoa, just so much to do, man. So much stuff breaking down all at one time, and probably going to start snowing here pretty soon. So, I mean, it was snowing yesterday. Couldn't seem to keep my internet going for the life of me. Forget midterm bonds. Writing will be over Halo and God of War in the streets. I know, huh? My gosh. Spartan versus Spartan. It's pretty funny, man. Guys, we are literally, what is this? 13 subscribers away from 4,000, man. That is freaking incredible. Literally incredible. If you're in the stream right now and you're not subscribed, hit that button, man. Hit that button. We do this every once in a while. We have fun. We talk about stuff. Yeah, I know. The PlayStation fanboys say that this is a fanboy channel, but that's not true. It's not true. It's not 100% true. It is a little bit true. I'm a frog. I am green, so I don't know. With this movie game reference, I never understood that. I guess because of the cutscenes. No, it's because it's like they're really super. The really heavy emphasis on story games. You see, is what happens to us gamers. Is like we grow up playing like COD and a bunch of other stuff like that, and then we get older and we start not having as much time, dude. Like other things, we got like family, we got kids, we got responsibility stuff we got to take care of. So as time goes, we kind of merge over to like these slower paced, more engaging type of games. And then everything else is after that. Like, I mean, like the younger kids don't care about God of War, dude. Like they don't, I mean, all the younger guys at work, dude, when I mention God of War, they're like, They don't even care. They don't care about it. They're like, I don't care. Well, what's God of War, man? Like all these 18 to 25-year-olds are like, I don't God of War. I don't care, man. I grew up with freaking PlayStation 4. You know what I mean? Like PlayStation 4 is where I was playing games, and they don't care about God of War. They don't remember Kratos back from the day. They remember. They're like, what? Dad of War? Like they're like, no, it's boring, man. We got to get Frog to 4K. No, my 3080 is doing just fine. I just don't. I left 4K for 1440p, and I'm happy. I'm happy. I don't have to worry about checkerboards. I don't have to worry about blur. I don't have to worry about fuzz. I don't have none of that, dude. It's clear. You know what I mean? It's like I got new glasses, and I'm like, whoa, everything looks better. Yeah, these younger guys don't care about freaking God of War, bro. What can I say, man? It's us old guys that are gonna have to hold Kratos up on our shoulders. You know what I mean? I already paid my PlayStation tax. What about you? Did you please pay your tax? What's up, Chris? How you doing, buddy? 4K subscribers. I thought I was like, no, man, I'm back down to 1440p. I know, huh? We only need 13, man. Hit that button. Hit that button. Come on, you guys can do it. You guys can do it. Whoa, dude, look at our freaking numbers, man. See, nobody cares about God of War. Dude, we're literally doing a stream about God of War reviews, and like nobody's here. Nobody cares. I'm telling you guys, like a lot of us older gamers that grew up on PlayStation 2 and 3 and whatever and playing God of War, like we're genuinely excited about it. Now, me personally, I would have preferred a much higher quality, like older style God of War game. Like I would have much enjoyed that. And I don't know, man. I feel like I've been enjoying that type of a game. I miss good hack and slash games, man. Like I want some good hack and slash games. And I just can't seem to find anything that's one of my favorite hack and slash games. I don't know if you guys ever played this on PlayStation 2, Castlevania Lamnet of Innocence. I love that game. Like that felt so cool. Like the whip and the flip dodge moves and stuff. Like I freaking loved that game. And I just, dude, I like playing those, man. And then when we got into the PlayStation 3 generation, PlayStation 4, like I started getting really heavily into the open world experiences. I started getting more into the open world games because they take more time, and I love playing them, man. So I'm like a pretty big open world guy. Pretty big open world. Really love my freaking COD, the COD Me Modern Warfare 2 campaign on PC looks incredible. No, I bet, dude. It looked phenomenal on Xbox, man. Playing it on this 1440p monitor was literally incredible. Actually, I played the whole thing on the 4K. I think the combat needed to change. I played 3. I have 3 on PlayStation 4. I was playing that the other day, and there was one thing that I want to change. I want the roll on the O button and not the other stick, dude. I hated that. Combat does feel more in depth, but I also really like the scale of them older games, how they felt bigger, and I wish they would have expanded on that. Like, I don't know, man. It's kind of a toss-up, Jet. I do like the new God of War because I like the heavy story elements to it, but I also like that older God of War, man. I just do. God of War on my PS5, on my LG. Gaming tech. You're gonna have a good time on that. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out on my OLED. But I'll try to do the 40 FPS thing for a minute to see how that feels, but I don't know. Actually, it's supposed to be unlocked. Oh, you will. Yeah, you will. We're all gonna enjoy it, man. Like I'm happy for it. I already told the community earlier. I'm gonna record my first 5 hours, guys, and I'm gonna load that while I'm at work. I'm just gonna upload that when I get home from work on Tuesday or whatever, or whenever I can start playing it. I think it might be Wednesday. No, I think we can play it at like 10 o'clock on the 8th or something, like whatever. I'm gonna record that first 5 hours and I'm gonna upload that whole thing, guys. But I still think that the unlocked 60 FPS mode is the way to go. I'm thinking about that. See, I've got my OLED or I've got my monitor. If I do the monitor, I get native. I get native resolution, man. At like up to 120 frames a second. So, well, no, because I think you have to have VRR enabled for that. So I'll at least get the 1440p 60. But if I play it on my OLED, then I can get the whole range or whatever. Oh, why does it not have a locked 1440p 60 mode? It does. I think it does. I think it did say it was 1440p at 60. Yeah, the 60. I don't know, man. I might try the 40 FPS quality mode. I'll try to. Is unable to fully utilize PS5. They said it's unable to fully utilize. Well, that might be the case, guys. To be completely honest with you. Oh yeah, I mean that might be the case. Either way, this game shows what the PS5 is capable of. I don't know if it shows what the PS5 is capable of, though. Gaming tech, I think that I think the visuals are going to be really good. I think the visuals are going to be really good. But I feel like the PlayStation 4 world design is probably going to be what holds it back. 1872 at 60 frames a second. I hope they use that foveated. I hope they use foveated rendering, man. It's gonna be so cool, guys. No, I'm just joking. Oh dang, foveated. Now it's like now the thing would track your eyes and it would put all the pixels in one place. I'm like, oh gosh. I'm like, oh okay. Yeah, it's 60 frames a second, huh? 1872p. That's definitely an improvement from the 1296p. I just want native 1440p 60. Yeah. My 40 FPS mode. I love 40 FPS frames mode. I don't know, man. I guess PlayStation actually it wasn't even PlayStation that invented it, dude. It was what was it? It was Flight Simulator had the 40 FPS quality mode. And then because like Asobo just came out with a new one doing the 40 FPS. So I think it was the Sobo that was like, yeah, dude, we could tap into this untapped resource and get you 40 FPS. And PlayStation was like, oh, I see. And so they did it too. Now they're doing it. And that's good. I guess it's good. Whatever. I guess it's fine, dude. Whatever makes our consoles feel just a little bit better. I think it's gonna be good, guys. I think it's gonna be solid. You gotta understand, dude. This is coming from Sony Santa Monica. They do pretty good work. I've never been really super disappointed with anything they've done. You know what I mean? It'll be good. It'll be fine. It'll be fabulous. It's going to be the banger that we've been waiting for on our PlayStation 5 since day one. Dude, what if Horizon Forbidden West looks better? Ooh, so far, what I've seen, the visuals are great. Do we really need better graphics? I don't. I feel, dude, that's exactly where I'm at with the gaming tech. We don't really need a whole lot of better graphics. We need better performance going forward. Graphics are already amazing. We just need better performance. Like, yeah, whatever. So you can get a little extra peach fuzz on her face at 30 frames a second. Who cares? I would rather have her face not have peach fuzz and 60 frames a second. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about the peach fuzz. I don't care. I mean, I guess I should care. I sit this close to my freaking TVs and my monitors and stuff, but dude, I just want good looking games that run at better freaking performance. Cross gen, it still looks better than most of the out there. I mean, I won't be able to tell. Yeah, you're right, dude. Like Sony's teams really do put, Jet. I don't like it when people say that because not every developer out there has Call of Duty money to invest in their own studios. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess Xbox does, but I mean, you gotta look at this, dude. $800 million in 3 days. What's 30% of that? Don't even look. $240 million of free Call of Duty money in everybody's pockets. In all of their pockets. And if it's sold better on PlayStation, that means they got free Call of Duty money to distribute around their freaking places and give them more money to develop their games. You know what I mean? That's not damage control. That's literal freaking fact. Literal fact. Does Square Enix have Call of Duty money? No. Does Ubisoft have Call of Duty money? No. Does Embracer Group have Call of Duty money? No. Call of Duty has Call of Duty money. Does EA have Call of Duty money? You know what I mean? None of these other PlayStation is the platform holder. If Call of Duty sells $800 million worth of Call of Duties on the PlayStation gets $240 million of that. $240 million of that to put into their first party studios. It's the virtuous cycle. We've been talking about this for a while now, Shaq. That's the virtuous cycle. No other third party developers don't have that. They literally have to take payouts from PlayStation that they use that Call of Duty money to be like, oh yeah, here you go, man. I would definitely buy an exclusive off you for that. How do you think they do it, man? Like God of War ain't out there selling $800 million worth of freaking copies in the first 3 days. You know what I mean? Horizon Forbidden West ain't doing that. I don't think there's maybe Spider-Man. Maybe Spider-Man did really good, but I don't think it did $30 million worth of Spider-Mans. Oh, I was thinking if God of War was only on PS5, we might have been stuck with 30 frames per second. Maybe. No, I don't know. Yeah, dude, I don't think we need ray tracing. I mean, like, dude, they're talking about like, yeah, RDNA 3 is going to have a 1.5 times multiplier for ray tracing. I'm like, and then you got Alex at Digital Foundry being like, well, I guess they didn't really update the ray tracing that much. And I'm like, dude, who cares? Why are they even trying to put ray tracing in on these consoles? Clearly, the RDNA 2 is not that great with ray tracing. So maybe we should just move forward with that. Gosh. The Last of Us 2 made $240 million in 3 days. Okay. Yeah. It's still not no $800 million. $240 million. That's literally what Call of Duty just handed to PlayStation just for selling their game on their platform, bro. It's simple math, bro. It's simple math. Yeah, but $240 million out of a game that probably cost $500 million to make. Yeah, I don't think that ray tracing is good on the consoles, guys. After seeing what my PC can do with ray tracing, yeah, let's just move forward with it. It ain't worth the hit we're taking. Maybe shadow ray tracing, whatever. If they can do that, that's cool. But yeah, the reflections and all the other stuff, the global illumination, stuff like that. No. I don't know what to tell you guys, man. Ray tracing on consoles, nothing. Exactly. I don't want that stuff. Thank you, Gaming Tech. Is the gravel on WRC a lot better this year? Yeah, it does. Okay, so you remember how the gravel felt better in 9, and then the tarmac was a little bit off on 9, and then in WRC 10 the tarmac felt good, but the gravel felt off again. This year, both of them feel good. They both feel good. I'm like, wow, this is incredible. It really does feel good this year, Chris, on everything. It really does feel good. It's definitely worth your money. And you get all the tracks except for Poland and Australia. You get everything else. Everything else is there. You get everything. And it's good. And it's very good. Very, very, very good. I think if they're gonna do ray tracing on these consoles, man, I don't know. I read something the other day that said that they're finding another way to I got it 20 on PC. Nice, nice. No Australia, no buy. I dude, I was pretty upset about that. That was one of the ones that I really wanted was the Australia rally. Did you get a chance to use your racing rig with WR? Yeah, I did. It's not working that great. That sucks. It's kind of broken right now. It it works good, like the force feedback and everything feels good, but then it just auto locks to like one side, and you're like, what the freak? It like locks and then it'll unlock and then it'll lock and then it'll unlock. It's broken right now. They said they're fixing it. They're working on a fix. The I had solid DualSense support for it the first day, but then as of yesterday, there's no rumble feature whatsoever. I just put up my review for the game. I just reviewed it right now as it sits right now. Rumble's broken on all consoles. The the wheel support, it works, but it goes out and in and out and in, and then it'll hard pull you one way or the other. Um, all three games have a 4K 30 mode and a 1440p 60 frames a second mode. Xbox Series S does have lower settings in both those modes. But I can confirm it is 1440p and 4K, like it is, and they both look good. If you put your Xbox Series S and X into 120 FPS mode and turn on VRR, you do get low frame rate compensation that does make the 30 FPS mode actually freaking bearable. So if you are on by some weird chance you bought a Series S and you've got a 4K freaking TV with VRR and 120 FPS support, you're gonna be okay. You can use the LFC and like have a pretty decent time. Yeah. The hybrid cars are freaking incredible. Actually, Chris, they're really good. They are pretty good. I do like the Ford Puma the most. It's good. Like the body roll feels good. The weight distribution feels really good. The cars feel like the cars feel weighty enough to where it's not like bouncing and flopping all over the place anymore. Like they already got closer on 10 with that, but this one feels even better. It feels like they're at the pinnacle of their game on this one. Like it really does. This is the quickest I've ever been able to settle into a WRC game within the first few tracks. I was good to go. Guinness and WRC tomorrow night. Nice, nice. Yes, WRC. I'm thinking about getting a copy on PC too. Dude, I already bought 2 copies of it, man. Yeah, yeah. Well, not exactly like ACC because you're because of the suspension difference, but it feels like you can feel the roll, man. You can feel the roll, dude. It feels good. Like you can feel it, like even in like on the dual sense. When I was using the dual sense when it was working, you could feel the roll. You could feel the weight transfer. You could feel you could feel it all. And when you're on the wheel setup, like you can feel it. Like you can like when it's working, when it works really good, but you can feel it and it feels pretty dang good. It feels different just because of the fact that like you, if you tune your suspension more like a Assetto Corsa, it probably would feel like a Assetto Corsa, but these are rally cars. They already feel different just because of the different height in like the wheelbase and well, how high you're sitting off the ground compared to GT3 cars. Yeah, these cars don't feel really floaty. Oh, and accidents, collisions feel really good now. Like you'll be on like I was on Turkey and I'm like going through like the little woof 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 and I'm feeling like the bounces and stuff. And then I went up on a side and my car rolled and it went boop bloop bloop and it didn't like just pop up and start flipping through the air and jump over some other thing and slide down another mountain. And no, dude, it was like a realistic type of roll, like where you come down a hill and you'll hit like a bump and you'll kind of bounce up off the ground and stuff. It's pretty good. Get it on PC on me, Andrew, since it was first game I found you on. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. Where'd you get it at? Where'd you get it for $20 at? On an eBay or something? Aniba WRC generations. Where'd you get it for $20? Oh, CD key. WRC generation CD keys. Hold on, I gotta transfer some money. Do, 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 do. All right, I'll do it. MMOGA. What's MMOGA? Oh, it's fine. I've bought from CD Keys before. I got all my information in there. It'll be a lot quicker if I just do that one. It'll just be quicker if I just get it. It's like $22. That's not too bad. I've already spent $100 on it. The other side, I used two. Oh my goodness. You're in pounds. Gosh dang, dude, it's not letting me do that. Do, 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 do. Complete order. Completed. Wow, it's completing my order. Thanks, Chris, for buying me a bidgy game. You're awesome. Oh, no, thank you. Oh, thank you. And no, thank you. And gosh dang. Gosh dang it. I hate having to put these codes in there. Oh my gosh. Have three of bought. You, me, and my nephew. Nice. Gosh dang it, man. Okay. Oh, now I got to bring up Steam real quick. So I got to put this code in there. Steamy. Steamy. Oh, activate a product. We're going to go next. We're going to go, I agree. Oh my gosh. H0G. Oh, right. That's great. 47. Yes. Oh, I see. Dude, that's cool, man. I can't wait to see how freaking beautiful that thing looks. It's going to be amazing, guys. Oh, Xbox is number one. I know Xbox is number one. There's no way my freaking PS5 is beating my PC, which is my new Super Series X. That Da Vinci Code. I told I told him to give me review code for the PC. I was like, I sent him a text, man, over on Twitter. I was like, dude, I bought the PlayStation and the Xbox code. Can you send me PC review code? So that's good. Now I'm going to review it on that too. Wow, you guys hear how loud that thing gets when it starts doing its little freaking thing, man? I think I made a lot of PlayStation fans mad the other day with my comments about their little with the thing, man. Why does everybody keep telling me that going digital is bad? I literally every game I buy on PC is digital, man. Like if it's bad, no, is what needs to happen is the console platforms need to be able to freaking keep the need to be able to support these game codes on the PC like the PC does. That's what needs to happen. They need to stop telling me that like going digital is bad and the consoles need to start supporting these games long term on their platforms. They closed down the servers for Drive Club. I can still download that and play it on my PlayStation 5. Yeah, dude, if they could okay, so games starting with the PlayStation 4 generation forward, I mean even 360 going forward, those games are worth revisiting. Like those games are still worth playing today to this day, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, they need to they need to have the yeah, they need to have it to where what the freak? They need to have it so that like people will like so that people can still download and play their games. The one thing though is the live service games. Once those servers shut down, I don't think those games are playable anymore. There's supposed to be a workaround for Need for Speed the Run. Like I bought a PC copy of that, but how long do you think before God of War 2 comes to PC? Ah, according to Herman Holst, they said about a year. They said about a year. I would like to see them sooner than that. I would like to see them launch day and date. To be completely honest with you, I think it just adds insult to injury when they do that. Like, what? Why isn't the why can't the PC guys play the game at the same time? If they would just do that, then they don't have to worry about building out a PlayStation 5 Pro. You know what I mean? Like, they don't have to build a PS5 Pro. They don't have to build an Xbox Series XX or whatever. They just need to put their games on PC so that people can buy them that way. Like the consoles at their price point, $500 and $300, that's pretty good. If PlayStation was smart, they really would launch a PlayStation 5 that would compete with the Series S if they were smart. And then everybody goes, no, man, it's going to hold back the generation. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. If it's got the same speed SSDs and all of that, like, it should be fine. The SSD is supposed to be the SSD was what was supposed to change the generation. Remember, guys? That was the big selling point of this generation was the SSD. That was what was going to change the generation. Do you remember? We could do things better with faster. We could do things better with a faster SSD. A faster SSD is going to make everything. It's going to make everything better. SSD is going to fix it all, guys. SSD didn't solve COVID. I know, man. The SSD. We heard that so much. You heard that so much. Dude, I can't believe that. No. This is not cool. I don't know why they always do that to me, dude. Every time I go live, man, they always tell me like, "No, man, we're not gonna. Your live is not like." They always tell me it's like questionable for advertisers. I don't swear on here. I don't say anything really controversial. I don't really do anything negative. I don't talk about politics or anything. So why do they do that to me? SSD thought it was new tech. I know. Whoa. I know, man. We're trying to get that 4K. We're trying to get that 4K. We're just going to stay live until we hit 4K. So I need anybody that's new here to hit that subscribe button, man. Help a Froggy out. Put Froggy in 4K, man. Then you guys can have Froggy in 4K. Come on, guys. We crossed 1440p a long time ago. Let's get the 4K. I'm going to do that too when I hit 4K. I'm going to be like, look, Frog is 4K. No, I'm just joking. I'm not going to start doing videos in 4K. Especially if they're going to charge you guys for them. Like, I get like the whole argument for and against, but if they're going to charge you guys for 4K, dude, I'll just give you 1440p. Because guess what? When you watch my videos now 1440p, if you watch them on a 4K screen, they look good. They look really good. I do recommend watching the new one that I did for I just put out a video for the Sword and Fairy Together Forever on Xbox Series X. Watch that on a 4K screen. I uploaded it at the highest quality, dude. It takes like an hour to upload videos now. Yeah, it just launched on Sword and Fairy Together Forever is now available on your Xbox today. Like it's available now. So if you guys want that, did check. Oh no, dude, I need to download that one too. I need to get back on the Steam. My goodness, I didn't do it. I did not do it, my friend. What the freak? I haven't even uploaded that code yet. I was on there. I was on the message thing the other day And I just keep getting bombarded with other nonsense. Let me put it in right now. Is this the gold edition? ZP. ER. Oh, next. All right. Oh, it's not too bad. Yes, I'll have to look at that one. Library. Dude, it's going to download reverse too. No, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Dude, that WRC generation's going to be incredible. Consoles need to be open like PC. Oh, wait, I need to get this back up. Let's see. Boom. Okay, there we are. Okay, it's downloading now. I mean, that other one downloaded. And, dude, my games download faster on the PC than they do on either of my consoles. That's insane. It must be that really fast SSD. No. Yeah, dude, we're almost there, man. Almost there. I'm surprised that surprised that surprised at all the pushback I got over the PSVR 2 stuff, man. I'm looking at it, dude. I'm looking at it from like a consumer mindset. You know what I mean? Like 549.99 for something that let's face it, dude, really has not provided anything more than like what Beat Saber. Like Beat Saber is pretty good, but I mean everything else really feels like a tech demo when it comes to VR. So, I mean, we're already what, dude? They've been coming out now with this for a while, dude. It's been a few years. Like VR, I mean VR has been like out there for a few years. Meta Quest, they were starting to grow that with the $300 price range, which they should be. Are you getting best game ever made Ragnarok? I already bought it. Gogol Po. I already have it. I already bought it. It's already downloaded on my PlayStation 5 and ready to go. Just waiting for the release date. I've been asking Sony to give me review code for it, but they said no. And I told them, I was like, I already paid my tax. Please just give me the code. Just give me the one that will unlock the game right now. Need to open it to PC. Yeah. If that headset works with PC, Chris, I would be more inclined to buy it day one. People calling it bad game, lol. People calling a bad game, lol. What? God of War Ragnarok? No, dude. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a good one. There's no way Sony paid all those guys to freaking say it was a 10. Like, there's no way. Like, those guys are either. I mean, I do think there's a little bit of hype to it, you know, like they're like, oh my gosh, it's a Sony first party banger. And like, I get it, you know, I mean, yeah, it's obviously going to look good, but yeah, dude, I feel like the story's going to be good. Yeah, I feel like the story's going to be good. Crank it down to easy peasy mode, get through the story, and be done. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking, dude. No, you know, I'm gonna play it on medium. 399. Yeah, 399 is the ooh gosh, I guess I can afford it. You know what I mean? 299 would have been like, heck yeah, I'll buy that. I mean, I'm hearing a lot of people try to use well, it's a Prefrio, man. The Prefrio costs more than a console. Dude, if you go out and buy the top of the line racing sim rig for your console, that's going to be more than your console. Like those things are like $1,000. So I don't really necessarily agree with it. Oh, he's going to be more than the freaking console. Like I don't agree with that. I'm not. I mean, obviously, I'm in a position to where I could buy it. Like I could buy the PSVR. Obviously, I could buy the PSVR 2. I got the PSVR 1. I got the Quest, the Quest 2 or whatever. I mean, obviously I'm into VR, but I still haven't found anything that's like, oh my gosh, I haven't found anything that's like, whoa, that's cool, man. It's been cool. I mean, like tech demos, I do like the racing. The racing's pretty good, but I mean, what do I got? Gran Turismo 7? Then I got to buy another racing wheel setup just for my PlayStation 5, just so I could play. I don't know, man. I'm if I'm going to go any more into VR, any more down the VR rabbit hole, I'm going with the PC. That's where I'm at with it. That's why I said, 549 was definitely something that could have made it more mainstream. And the reason why mainstream is so important is because you want the developers out there making good quality content. Because if you feel like I feel right now, like you've just been playing a bunch of tech demos, like is it really a viable option or just a neat toy? Best Buy selling the first VR for $199 right now. Oh wow. Nope. I think I paid $400 for mine, but mine came with Blood and Truth, Everybody's Golf, and the Move controllers. I didn't buy it right at launch. I waited a little while. If they make the PSVR 2 compatible with PC, I would definitely buy one. Oh yeah. Dude, it takes a 3080 and a 5800X to run Half-Life Alyx at ultra settings at 120 frames a second. So if it takes a 3080 and a 5800X to run that game at ultra settings at 120 FPS consistently, then yeah, dude, like is the PS5 really going to run a 4K headset? Is it going to do a good job? Problem with the VR games on consoles is the mod support. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, guys. Is the PS5 really the PS5 can barely run 4K 40 FPS on your TV? Is it really going to run a 4K 120 FPS freaking headset, guys? Like I don't know, man. Like I have trust issues when it comes to Sony and VR. I have trust issues. I'm sorry, dude. I got a PSVR 1. I bought a lot of them games. They were cool. But it looked like somebody smeared Vaseline in my eyes every time I played one. Yeah. So do you really think that the PlayStation 5 that is my 3080 is 3 times the power of the PlayStation 5? 3 times. Is and that's what I need to push that thing at 4K at 120 frames on there. Can the PlayStation 5 really push that? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to ask questions, guys. Some of you guys might know a little bit more about VR. I mean, I haven't been at the enthusiast level. I've been at the okay, that's cheap enough. Let's try it level. I know that Quest VR. I know that Meta Quest 2 runs wirelessly with my PC on Steam games. So I'm like, cool, man. That's cool. That's more than enough for me to be like, yeah, that is cool. Just showing how much the first VR price has dropped, and it didn't have a headset. I had to use my own wireless. Yeah. The PS5 can, but it will limit the scope. Exactly, dude. It's not going to look. You're not going to ever get a 4. If you do get a 4K 120 FPS game, that stuff's going to look like a freaking cell shade. It's gonna look. It's gonna look like Horizon freaking. It's gonna look like Horizon. What is it? Meta Horizon or whatever, bro. I mean, you can already tell just by watching like some of the demos for the games that they've got coming out for it. Dude, that visual clarity just lacks. What's up, MR2? Thanks for coming, man. Hit that subscribe button. We're almost in 4K. We are almost in 4K. We need 11 more to get to 4K. 11 more to 4K. We are freaking almost there, guys. If it could run 4K, then you'd see Horizon Forbidden West on PSVR 2. So they had to make a tailored experience. Well, here's the thing, man. Like, I like the whole rock climbing thing. It looks pretty cool, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I got a rock climbing game on my MetaQuest 2, and like it's all right. It's not like, whoa, dude, it's not like mind blowing or anything, but it looks all right. Let me move this over here for a second. Let me pull back out my steaming pile of cow dung. Resident Evil. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna check this out real quick. You need to install video codec. Yeah, right decoder. I accept. I accept the above message. All right. Wait, do I need to go and like download something, dude? Like what the heck? MR2, do you own MR2? Oh boy. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I just want to see what this is going to look like on a 3080 with no checker birds. No checker birds. Resident Evil. No checker birds. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I need to plug the troller in. Yes. Okay. Play using HDR mode? Yeah, of course. Oh my goodness. Oh no, now I can't see your guys' things. Resident Evil. Okay. I'll have to look at it later. Gosh dang it, it won't let me stop now. Oh man, I'm so sorry, guys. I did this. Uh, I hate it when I start playing a game I can't use my mouse anymore. Oh, that still won't work. Oh man. Oh no. The bougie room. Sorry guys, I can't see what anybody's saying right now because it like moved my screen like way over. Let me see if I can get on the YouTube app and see. Okay, let's see. Order the greatest game. Yep, I got it pre-ordered, man. It's all pre-ordered, ready to go. Gosh dang, come on. Dang. That's a pretty big monster. Huh. Shows me looking down. Wow, that's not even that far apart. Dude, that's only a few seconds, guys. That's only literally a few seconds. Ooh, dang. Okay. Options. Let's see. Game settings. Let's see. Display. PC specs. RAM, GPU. GPU driver vision back. Presets. Oh, wait. Dude, there's one for Max? There's 65 frame rate, variable. Vertical synchronization is off. Fidelity FX. Image quality. What the freak is this all about? Don't know what I'm looking for, guys. Fidelity FX, TAA, variable rate shading, quality, texture quality. Mesh quality, GI and reflection. Reflection, dang. Screen space reflections on. Volumetric lighting. Quality high. Maximum. Okay. Let's back. Let's go back. All right, let's see, man. There's real sleeper car. Realize how real word fast is it. All right, Onyx, we're checking this out, man. We'll skip that because I've already seen all that. I can't see any checkerbirds. That looks dang good, man. Whoa. There's so much freaking clarity in this, man. That's crazy. That's insane, guys. Whoa. Man, I wish I could show you guys this. So much. Oh my gosh, man. This new RE engine is freaking super scalable. Dang, man. The freaking way Rose's hair looks, dude. Oh my gosh. Wow. Let me see how many frames I got. See if it'll even show me. Whoa, dude, I'm running this at maximum everything at over 130 frames a second. Are you freaking kidding me? Dude, my Xbox Super Series X is freaking crazy. Wow. Ah, it looks like it drops down to like 114, but oh my gosh, man. This looks freaking beautiful. The ray tracing on these glasses right here. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is incredible. Wow. See, this is why I don't think consoles should even try to play around with ray tracing, man, because like you need a pretty expensive PC to get this level of ray tracing, man. Like, wow. Wow, this looks so nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. It looks good on Series X. It looks great, but dang, man. That's just insane to have that much frame rate. Dang. All right, I'm quitting this. I'll have to play around with it later. I'll have to play around with it later. I'm gonna buy the. I'll have to buy the the Winters DLC to get that upgraded on there as well. Let me turn off this right here. Alt R. Let me get this back over here so we can finish up this. So we can keep going on this stream, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Everybody that left because I was looking at that. That's so rude. It's so rude, man. Gosh dang Onyx. Yeah, I feel like they're just trying to turn me into this like PC gamer. Like it looks good, man. It looks good. But I feel I'm more worried. I'm more worried about chasing the power on PC, dude. I can't afford that. What? I had GT4 Silicate on PC. Nice. Yeah, Chris just gave me the money to buy it on PC too, so now I have it on everything. Now we have it on everything. So tomorrow, when I get home from work, uh, man, it's so hard to stream games now because I worry about because I'm streaming them so much higher. Well, I don't look at PC as the master race. I look at PC as an extension of my Xbox, bro. That's something I need to check too because let me see something real quick. Xbox Store or not Xbox Store, but the Xbox thing. Let me put this. Let me put this over here. Let me just get this right in that spot right there. Okay, there we go. Now we're in the bougie room. So I just bought. Now it says I have 72 games. So when you buy when you buy I thought I was supposed to get Sword Fairy on here too. Nope, I guess not, man. So I'm having trouble figuring out which ones are play anywhere. Oh, this guy crazy graphics. Stop sending me messages right there. Don't ever sell it. Onyx looks good, man. Crazy yeah. That looks incredible, man. That looks really, 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 really good. There's so much detail. And like it looks wow, man. Onyx is just trying to turn me into this weird little power chasing freaking PC gaming enthusiast guy. No, I'm just joking. Oh, I mean, I love my PC now, man. I do. I love it. I think it's great. I love my Xbox. I love my PS5, but I love my Series S the most. Sorry, Series S is the best next gen game out or console out there. You can play everything for the low cost of a little bit of money. That gosh dang Resident Evil Village, it looks so good. Whoo boy. Oh man. If you don't have Resident Evil Village on a PC, you should probably have it. It looks incredible. I was getting 100 and what? 140 frames a second, dude. Holy gosh. I don't know if I'll become a snob. I don't know. I mean, seriously, if you want like the best visuals, you should probably build a PC. You should probably get a PC. If not, your next best choice would be to get a 1440p monitor so that your games can look good all the time, like literally all the time. Oh, like literally all the time. So we tried to stay on here. We are almost at 4K. We need to get to 4K, guys. We almost got there. Oh man. For good graphics, yeah. I only need yeah, no, you can get a magical SSD in your PC as well. You can have a magical SSD in there as well. Oh man. Whew. I don't know. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna check this WRC out on the PC for a little while. I'll make a video on that as well and get that uploading. But I got to go now because it's like 8:30. So, yeah, dude, I can only stay up till like 10 o'clock, man. I wake up so early, dude, that like 10 o'clock rolls around and I'm out. So I gotta be able to record like 30 minutes of video and then upload it. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We'll definitely do a live stream tomorrow because I've been kind of pretty busy with a lot of games, so I've had to put those off a little bit. So we'll try to do a live stream tomorrow, and then Saturday I'm gonna be making some videos with a lot of different games. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Next week's gonna be pretty busy too with Sonic and God of War, so it's gonna be interesting, man. I hope I can get through it. You guys have fun, man. Thanks for coming, guys. We will race eventually someday, probably. I still got to figure out how to get my wheel set up working on the PC, man. I can't seem to get it to work. It doesn't register. I've tried so many different times. Well, I've tried a couple of times, but it's such a big pain in the butt to move everything out and get everything all hooked up just for it to not work. Been enjoying Gotham Knights. Nice. Yeah, Gotham Knights is a great game, guys. I it got so much hate and it doesn't deserve it. It's Spider-Man good, man. I really do believe that. I really do believe Gotham Knights is Spider-Man good. It deserves to stand freaking tall with Spider-Man. It might not have a big bustling city like Spider-Man does, but it's still good. And it's Gotham. Gotham's more dangerous than freaking New York. No, I'm just joking. That's so bad. But you guys have a good night. Thanks for coming. And I really appreciate everybody that supports this channel. You guys are freaking awesome, man. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to do this. Seriously. If it wasn't for you guys, there was no way I could convince my wife to let me buy half the stuff I buy. Have you ever saying something like that? I'm not too worried about the ponies. They're all stuck in a stable. What are they going to do to me? No, I'm just joking. You guys have fun. See you guys tomorrow.